Hi guys, and welcome to Watch It Wednesday, Finish It Friday, episode 70. So today is Friday, January 26th, and it's been a frustrating morning again. For some reason, Manycams was not recognizing my phone, and so I could have recorded this the old-fashioned way, but I like having the two-camera look even, and like seeing Manycams up on my computer. So be it. All right, so here's where we left off on Wednesday. Let me go ahead and move this because there's a little bit of a glare on my cutter. All right, so here's where we left off, and I have two cards that I finished and then one partial. Had my infusion on Wednesday, so wasn't having a lot of energy yesterday, and I'm stuck on my third idea, so I've just left it. I'll show you what it is, though. That way you guys can decide if it's something you'd want to do. Okay, so here we are with our pieces. Now I'm going to run this through. This is my favorite embossing folder, Layered Florals 3D. It is in the January to April mini catalog. Let me go ahead and I'm going to put it right up to that score line. And we're going to run it through. Let me grab my platform one. I have things falling all over the place here. I have so many ideas off here to the side that I want to work on. But, you know, my alarm's going to go off for my chemo pill in a minute, and then I have to punch into work at 8:30, so we're going to be pushing it. All right, so let's go ahead, run this through. Remember, you always want to make sure that your binding is either going in first or it can go in sideways like this. That way you're not putting pressure on that binding by having it go through last and creating like that air or that tension point. Oh, let me throw this away. I had plastic in my little bin here right below my feet here, and I was hitting it and hearing the crinkling, and that was bothering me. So let me just put this over here for now. Hopefully nothing falls off. So there's what we have. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here, excuse me, sorry. What I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to punch these out, and not all the way. I'm not going to go all the way through. See how I could pull this all the way through. I'm only going to go about halfway through, because I'm hoping that I get it the same on both. Otherwise it's going to look weird. Let me see if I can. I wonder if I can punch through two at once. I usually don't. Let's see if I can do it. That way I know I'm the same for sure. Alright, so I have about the same at the top, at the bottom. Oh, it did work. Okay. Because what I want to do is I'm going to put these two together. There we go. And these two together. There we go. And I'm going to put these together like this, and I'm going to stamp on them. Alright, so let's see. I don't even have this planned out, guys. This is how bad it is. Because, like I said, it's been a fun day. No, I don't want to use that. I don't even know what I want to use, guys. Alright, I'm going to go back to my old favorite. When all else fails, you go to Irresistible Blooms, because it's so gorgeous. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let me get one of my. And so I want to get a color that's complementary to kind of all of those, but I don't want it to be any of those colors. So let's go back. Since my Parakeet Party is the dominant color, let's see what they show. I'm going to do Boho Blue. Let's try Boho Blue. Let's see what that looks like. right. All right, so here's boho blue. I may end up trimming this down a little bit too. Like that. And let's see, what do we have? Let's just put, no, I don't even want to put dots on there. I think I'm going to turn that down a little bit because that flower just isn't quite big enough. This one though, I'm going to go on this side of it. All right, let's see. So let's go ahead. First things first, let me cover this up. So I think with this, let me get out to my glue because that is embossed. So even though it's embossed on this layer, not this layer, I just feel like the glue gets in there better. Let's get a little bit of my edge there so it looks like it's straight. All right, so that looks straight there. I think maybe I'll put some jewels there. Let's go ahead and do this one off center this way. So it looks like it's straight on this edge, a little bit there. Oh, I know what I want to do. All right, hang on. That's a little crooked. Do you see it's a little, but I'm going to leave it the way it is. That's too big. That's too big. So let's go ahead and, nope, we're going to leave it. We're going to leave it. But instead of using one of these, I think I want to use from So Sincere. I want to use that Happy Birthday. Now I'll show you what I did with this. You guys will probably freak out. I cut my Happy Birthday apart. Just because, and I cut it at an angle. So that way if I want to do them separately, I can. If I want to do them together, it fits right back together. Can you see that? So if I want to do them separately, but then if I want to put them together, I can. And it's going to be all in line. All right. So let me go ahead, grab out this. We put on the birthday. And this, I don't know how this will be because of course I have the two different layers there. But let's see how this works. All right, that looks good. And then let's see. Where's my friend? All right. All right, you know what, let's just go ahead and we'll put this down here in the blue. Sorry guys, this one really is on the fly. Not gonna lie. I thought about recording last night when I was feeling just a little bit better, but I didn't, and this is what happens. So I apologize. All right. So let's go ahead and put this down now. And then I think, let me throw that box out of the way. I have some of these. These are all from the January to April. I haven't used them yet. I think I want to use those. Oh, there goes my alarm for my chemo pills. So let's go ahead and get this finished up here. Grab out my take your pick tool. I don't think I want to put that darker one on there. I think I want to keep it light. Okay. And it's funny, Bunny Leader had said, oh, I'm so excited to see what's going to come up. And I'm like, oh, the pressure. I think I answered. And then just trying to get a hold of life here, I ended up putting more pressure than I probably had to on myself. All right. So let's go ahead. Here's what we just did today. Here's the two I did finish. First one here. I took those squares. I did them both with the Designer Series paper, and I actually cut them into 3/4 inch strips. So used both sides of the DSP, and then I didn't. This is a ribbon card, and I'll show you. Originally I did this, but I was short by 2 strips, so I had to cut another piece. So I could have cut this down, yes, and that would have used your 2 pieces. That would be the 2 and 3 and by 3 1/4. But then I didn't like how short that looked this way, even though it would have worked out okay. So I went thinner. And then I had so many left over, I just did it like that to continue it on. And then I have this one, again, using that floral. This is vellum, of course. This is the heat and stick powder. And as you can see, all right, so I'm sorry. So I stamped on this with my white pad. I probably should have used the Versamark, it's juicier. And then I put the heated stick powder on, heat set it so it was tacky, and then put it on the gold leafing. But as you can see, my U didn't turn out very well, neither did my mean. So I'm going to try that again, but just showing you that that works. And that's the diorama dies, which I'm sure are going to get retired, this catalog retirement list. And then here's my other one. So I had my 2 pieces, and so I cut it out, and I was going to put a word or a phrase or something in there, and then use this as a layering over here, and that's where I got stuck. So, you know, I couldn't wrap my head around what I wanted to do with this. And so when you're at that creative blockage, you just move on. So that's another idea. Might complete it sometime. All right. Thanks a lot, guys, for sticking with me during this very trying video. Have a great Friday, and we'll see you sometime this weekend for more stamping. Take care. Bye for now.